Hi, this is Chuck on the Late Show. And tonight we'll be interviewing Mr. Michael Beatty, a good friend of mine, former colleague, and the front man for The Horizon Is Here.
It's good to be here, Chuck.
Now, Michael is currently working at WSJS in Winston-Salem. He majored in broadcasting production technology at Forsyth Tech. But tonight we're going to talk about his band, The Horizon Is Here, the music, and see what he's up to now, and if there's any plans for the future. Thanks for being on the show tonight, Michael.
Oh, of course, Chuck. Anything to help you out.
So, tell us, where did you, who else was in the band with you?
Oh, well, you know him. He was a good friend of mine. Ever since I was in kindergarten, actually. His name was Matthew Kaiser. He was our bass player. I'd known him for a really long time, and he spent a whole lot of time in jazz band with you, as a matter of fact.
Well, I know that, but our audience.
Yeah. He was a really great bass player in there, and he came aboard. And we've always been kind of playing music together, off and on. But it wasn't until we met our drummer after I moved to Winston-Salem from Yadkinville, Craig Ortega. I met him from another friend that I made in college when I was in the broadcasting program, and he was a really great drummer. He had a whole lot of skills that our original drummer just didn't possess. So we brought him aboard, and he was gung-ho about it. I mean, he learned the songs really quickly. And then I myself was playing on vocals and lead guitar. And then we also had a chick in the band named Alma Dillon. She was the keyboardist. She had really great skills as a piano player, and we thought that she added a dynamic to our songs that hadn't been there before.
Now, I understand she's also a bit of a promoter. She was going to bring some venues to you guys, opportunities to get out there and perform around the area. Yeah,
she had a friend who was in promotions. He did a whole lot of work around Winston-Salem, promoting for restaurants and stuff like that. And he said that he could, he could get us like studio time and different venues and stuff like that. And it was a really exciting time. But none of that really came through, sadly. But it was an interesting time.
Well, so where is everybody right now? I mean, we know you're working at the radio station. What has everyone else done on their path? Because you guys haven't came out with an album lately. Are you working on anything?
Well, we were planning on an EP, but shortly after we had gotten really good at playing the songs, sadly everybody parted ways, and the band is basically broken up now. But I still like to play the songs from time to time. My bassist, he went to school at Western Carolina University, for television, and my other friend, my drummer, he went to Raleigh for school to do the exact same thing in TV production.
Now he's in the school. Is he in the School of Arts or something else?
I forget the name of the school, but it's really weird. It looks like a bunch of tents. It's a really weird looking college, but it's really interesting what he's doing up there with the television production, just like Matthew is doing. And then our keyboardist Alma Dillon, she went to go live in Charlotte and pursuing her modeling career with cars and stuff like that. So we're all just kind of separated, and I'm the only one who's kind of stayed in the same spot, going to school and then getting a steady job and stuff like that. But from time to time, I like to bring out the songs, and it's a lot of fun still.
Well, maybe one of these days y'all can get back together and collaborate on some more music.
I would hope so.
You have a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, that is correct. Mr. Mooney1235. YouTube.com/Mr. Mooney1235.
And what exactly, for our listeners, would you say is your brand of YouTube channel? What is your?
I primarily do album reviews. I like to talk about all different types of music and stuff like that. And I primarily do that. I do a few song covers. Sometimes I do vlogs just about my personal life. I mean, I just have a whole lot of fun and do really whatever I want on the channel. So that's about it.
So, can we expect a review on Miley Cyrus's new album?
I actually have one already put up on my channel, as a matter of fact, Bangers. I found it really different musically, and some of the songs actually weren't too bad, but lyrical content, it's just bad. It's just utterly bad.
Now, why do you think that, people like Miley Cyrus, these stars that are kid stars that grow up and then they just go way over the top like this? Why? Who is in their ear telling this, and why do people think that that's the way to go with things? I mean,
I don't know. I just feel like in the case of Miley Cyrus, she just has this thing about herself where, you know, she spent all that time on the Disney Channel, you know, being Hannah Montana and stuff like that. And she is so dire to break away from that little kid image that she's willing to do anything controversial to get her name in the news, in the media, get people to listen to her album. That's partly where a whole lot of her album sales are coming from, is from the publicity that she's getting. And I think that's kind of low, honestly, because it seems like she needs to create this big, huge publicity stunts to sell her album. And she's not selling it on the music, she's selling it on the drama. And I think...
Shock value.
Yes, the shock value. And it's really lame. And I don't like her as a person, but I can understand where people might like her musically, because it is, you know, more of the generic pop stuff that you hear. So.
Well, when you listen to Wrecking Ball, the latest single off of that album, you can actually kind of tell that she has some music ability. Her voice is really developed. It's a really good voice, but it's just the content of the music video just is completely out of place.
Yeah.
And it just seems it's a reach, and she's
Yeah.
trying too hard. And I can't see why someone isn't there saying
Yeah,
this
I
is
mean,
not an interview.
I'm not going to deny that she can't like sing or anything. She can sing great. It's just the lyrical content and what she's saying and the imagery that she portrays just doesn't really reflect anything. And I mean, like, it's just really hard to explain, but I don't like her lyrical content of the album. It's just really bad.
All right, well, thanks for coming on the show today. It's all the time we have.
No problem,
I'll be
man.
seeing you soon. All right, I got an idea now. I don't want to do it. It'll take very long to do.
And I really don't like her short hair.
See, what
awful.
occurred to me while I was doing that is that we could actually make this an interview. I'm trying to figure out how to do it without making it a bit. Because I could be interviewing you on the new, like the most recent album. So what else is out there new right now? It's Miley Cyrus bangers, and everybody's talking about that. What's another good one?
There's a lot out. The new Paul McCartney album, or the new Casey Elephant album.
Is there any other one that's like ridiculous and tabloidy type of thing?
Katy Perry's Prism, but I haven't listened to it. I do like that Roar song though.